Good day, podcast community. Pete here, certified high performance coach and podcaster. Why do business owners need to understand buying signals? Stay with me. I'm going to explain it to you. And I've got a gift, a $300 value for those that stay to the end. Just want to give you a little incentive to listen. Buying signals. They are so critical to our journey with clients and customers. Let me go further into it by basing it on this concept. The zero moment of truth is what we're going to talk about, but the key part of it is being a key person of influence. In today's world, you want to be a key person of influence because the old algorithms, funnels, all the things that you had to try to manipulate, try to steer, try to guide can be simplified if you understand being a key person of influence. We're going to dig deeper into the 11, why it's so important. But Daniel Priestley's book, Key Person of Influence, talks about a 7-11-4. We've already talked about 7. We're going to dive into 11, buying signals, and why they're so important in the journey. When people meet you, say you have a great conversation with somebody, and then you leave, that person's going to look you up because they can. They want to go on a journey. If you've built curiosity with them, they're going to want more. But if you allow them to go on that journey with you by putting your content out there, then they can give you buying signals. And buying signals are simply Google's zero moment of truth, which they've studied how many times people have to raise their hand and say, let me make this a little bit smaller. They have to raise their hand and say, I'm interested. If somebody's not interested, then you don't need to be just throwing up on them. When somebody leans into you and raises their hand and says, tell me more, that's a buying signal. And you have to go through that journey with them. They have to make 11 buying signals. Buy your book, attend your workshop, your webinar, your podcast, comment, see you on a different platform of, say, a LinkedIn post, make a comment about it, like it, share it. Those are buying signals. And if you can take people on that journey and they're making 11 buying signals, they're closer or they'll absolutely become clients or customers of yours because they have to go through the know, like, and trust phase. But today, it's digital. Where yesterday, years ago, it was all local. We didn't have social media. We didn't have the internet. We don't have AI flipping this world upside down. All this opens up opportunity for you because the world has changed. Act local, but think global. And when you think global, you got to think online. Look at what COVID did. It gave us a glimpse into a future of a hybrid. Still need human connections, but you can do things around the world now. People can do business with you from around the world. I had an electrician say, well, I can't send my trucks into another state. Correct. He is doing business locally with his trucks and with his business. But that doesn't mean he couldn't coach, train, or provide courses for people in other states, other cities who are going through the same thing. Say it took him 3 years to build his business, 5 years, whatever it is. If he could help people shorten that learning curve, so instead of 3 to 5 years, they're able to learn from his mistakes. He's able to teach them in a digital course, online course. So they do it in 6 months to a year instead of 3 to 5 years. People's time is the most valuable asset they have. Everybody gets 24 hours. Nobody can buy more. It's you have 24 hours. How you use it can determine the impact that you are going to make in the world and in your business and in your family and everything. So, learning to leverage, learning to move faster would be a reason for you to say to me, I'm a certified high performance coach. We take you through, let me see if I can show this up on here. I know I can. I'm going to give you a little bit of coaching here. All right. We coach on the 5 high performance habits: clarity, courage, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. Then we go into the mastery: physiology, psychology, persuasion, purpose, and productivity mastery. Then a mindset of being a high performer. That's different than you may have ever been exposed to if you've never heard the term high performance habits. Brendan's book, High Performance Habits. There's 5 habits. You master those, you're going to be a high performer. And personal development is not just read one book and that's it. It's a daily thing. And if you master the ability to improve every day, you're getting one out of the 4 human drivers. And the human drivers, aliveness. So if you don't have aliveness in your life, look at the other 3. Connection. Are you connecting with people? Are you building relationships? Are you growing those relationships? Meaningful pursuit. Do you have a meaningful pursuit? Are you learning the art of serving? Do you have something bigger than just making money, but you want to serve the community? You want to serve the world, and you have that vision of where you want to go. So you have that meaningful purpose. And meaningful purpose can be daily, it can be hourly, it can be every 10 minutes. Because if you have that mindset of meaningful purpose, it brings that aliveness to the forefront. And then the last human driver is personal growth. So you have those, and you learn those through our coaching, because I give away, and I'm going to give you this course. It's a $300 digital course on the 12 separate topics. So you're going to learn vocal points. Then you're going to go clarity. And if you don't have clarity, any distraction will take you off course. Clarity. And I get my clarity by my thinking in the morning, my journaling in the morning, my morning routine. And I know each day what I want to do. I have a purpose each day. I have an excitement of each day. It's crazy good, but it didn't just fall out of the sky and hit me like a piano. I don't know if that's a good analogy or not. But when I finally got reconnected with Brendan Bouchard after 12 years of seeing him in person, and he mentioned Growth Day, that changed the trajectory of my life now, because I started committing to having a daily personal growth journey. I had him, he's the best in the world, best coach in the world. He's been doing it almost 20 years, charges $1 million if you want to be coached by him one-on-one. But he certified me, and he certified others. So when we coach you. You're going to be coached by a certified high performance coach. And you're going to be coached on this framework: vocal points, clarity, energy, productivity, influence, then physiology mastery, psychology mastery, psychology, physiology, productivity mastery, persuasion mastery, purpose mastery, and then the mindset of that high performance lifestyle. You do that each day and you get better and you have that focus. That's why when you look him up, you'll see. I mean, Growth Days, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. Then he certified a group of coaches. That's the elite that he helps to influence the world. He has Ultra, which is another level, which I hope to be involved with very soon. But here, let me get back to the 0 moment of truth. Is you today look at your businesses, people have to give you buying signals. A buying signal is people raising their hand saying, tell me more. I'm interested. And if you take them on that journey and the person is getting to know you better because they got to know, like, and trust you online, and they're giving you buying signals by buying your book, attending a webinar, listen to a podcast, take an assessment, signing up for a workshop, whatever it is, it's buying signals that people have to go through 11 of them. So when you do the 7, that's consuming of you, allowing somebody to get to know you, because they have to get to know, like, and trust you. That's always going to be the case. But online now is the opportunity for you. That's why we talk about a global opportunity. With you being able to do business around the globe offers a bigger opportunity for you. That's where we coach you to think global, to be a key person of influence, to have a strategy, to podcast, to get your story out there, to allow people to be a guest on your podcast so you can build relationships, create digital assets, and learn. The greatest thing is learning, learning, learning. So 0 moment of truth. Become a key person of influence. To do that, you got to go through the 7-11-4 message. And then when you learn the 5 pitches, just to tell you how we do the pitching, is we teach our community 5 minutes, 3 points. 5 minutes, 3 points. They speak virtually and they speak live on a stage, because the ability to learn how to speak on a stage is a skill. And the only way you get better at it is you go through the awkward stage. Everything goes through awkward. Everything goes through the messy stage. You don't become a master at something by leapfrogging over the awkward stage. The first time you speak, awkward, scared. What are people thinking about me? Then when you start to shift your mindset to where is that message going to land? If my message could land and change one life, how would that change the trajectory of that person? So when you start serving others and you start focusing on your message, landing on somebody that makes a change, a transformation, how you deliver, what you look like, doesn't matter. It's you want to speak and change the person's life. And the only way you do it is to do it. Just like any business, you don't learn a business in a book. You have to go out there and do it. You don't become an electrician with just looking at a book. They put you through an apprentice. You go through many hours to learn your trade. and the same being a key person of influence. But it's a simple and fun and exciting journey because you're shining out. I always like to share, you don't want to be the best kept secret in business, but there's a way to shine your expertise out. And that's what we do. We shine out so the ones that want to shine in can, so you can attract those kind of people. So the 0 moment of truth. Join us. And here's the gift to you. You can go connect with us at pk.me/connect. And that way you can start the course. Use the word podcast, and it'll waive the $300 cost of the course. So you get it for 0. What you're investing is your time to change. Once you go through 6 sessions, you get through the 5 high performance habits, it's going to activate an invitation to join a thriving community of 20 people where I'm going to live coach you, or a certified high performance coach will live group coach you. 10 business minded people, 5 veterans, and 5 youth. We want to activate our youth. Equip them with the skills they need to navigate through the most rapid change we've ever seen in our lifetime. You and I, if you're the same age as myself, 68, we have life lessons because we've lived a life that's taught us so many things. But if you're 15, 20, 25, you don't have as many lessons. And when the world flips, and it is, and it's going to happen real soon, like now, and you're not prepared with clarity, with the energy, with courage, with productivity, influence, and then starting to master that, and you do it with 20 people, then you're going to fall through the cracks. And we don't want that to happen. We want you to be on the train, taking advantage of the abundance and the rapidly growing economy and world ahead. The future is bright when you jump on the train. Jump on the train of prosperity, aliveness, of that connection, of that meaningful purpose, of that personal growth that's possible by taking advantage of. Connect with us up, and if you're younger, same course is available. Go to pk.me/youth. That way you can sign up, because we want to put 5 of your peers, 5 veterans, people that have served our country, sacrificed, put their life on the line for you, so you have the freedoms that you have today. And we want to serve our veterans. And then the 10 people are business-minded people that want to be a person of influence, that want to go on that journey, that want to transform their life and have fun, make an impact, and be bold in what they do. I just reversed it. I always say be bold, make an impact, and have fun. Okay, a little dyslexia. That's an inside joke. I have dyslexia. Okay, so if you would like to take advantage of it, go to pk.me/youth and connect with us at pk.me/connect. We want the best for you. We want you to have an abundance, bright future by activating the magic in you, because anything is possible. And for those that are interested in Growth Day, you want personal development on a daily basis. You want the 5 to thrive. You want a community that grows, a community that will help you learn, grow, and be together in personal development. You can try it out for 7 days. Go to pk.me/growth day. then send us a support ticket because I want to send you my first course, Mindset, Goals, and Habits. And that way you can equip yourself with the skills needed to have that abundant future, that bright future that's possible. Thank you so much. Be bold, make an impact.